but the idea is on how we can hire the attorney. Hello, my name is Anne. I am product designer at BADASS agency, and we are doing analysis of sites and brands, and we're providing some free concepts for websites of businesses. And if you want to check out the analysis or some insights about branding, check these videos. And if you want to see the result of the concept of this case for law firm, you can check the end of the video. And also, if you are interested in getting free consultation on your branding, you can text us and we'll give it to you for free as we have free time. Me specifically. Yeah, so let's get into it. The firm we have is called Matkins. I wrote this from the lowercase letters because this is the style of my presentation, but in case, that's the name of the firm. These are two last names of the founders of the firm, and it exists for over 45 years, so it has pretty long history, impressive history. And this is how their website looks at the moment. They have offices, careers about them there at the page, and a lot of news, a lot of insights here. And I believe that such respectable, great firm of 250 plus attorneys can get greater, there is a room, let's say, for visual representation of the brand and of the firm, and it would attract more clients through SEO promotion and through ads and through online, which would bring you more clients and benefits. And also all of the tech companies are interested in technological presentation. So AI tech is growing, people in this sphere are getting more and more money, so your clients will get more money for that. At first, we should answer 10 basic questions about branding, and in system together, they would help us to understand how to do design, which imagery to choose, how to write headings, how to write copies on the website, how to arrange all of the social media accounts that we have, X account or Instagram or LinkedIn and another. An argument for this niche, for this specific firm, is I've been scrolling through the LinkedIn and checking over different logos. I saw attorneys at this firm graduated from Harvard and from, I don't know, New York University and from others. And they had, those universities had great logos, great identities, which is known all over the world, and I could tell that this uni is great because of this, its brand, because how it's built, because of its colors, its logo. I know it, like I grew up in Ukraine, in a different country. I've never been to US, and I know image in the head of it was built from the brand, the way this brand was presented in all the series, social media, films, in documentaries, news, articles, or school literature. So it is informed. And as I saw those logos, I was like, I respect it. And this is the same way Alan and Matkins can approach the way they do branding. So let's answer these questions and I'll proceed to them. First one is, what is the product? The first passage you see, which is frightening, I'm like, oh, scared of it. It is the passage that you have on the website and on the LinkedIn and somewhere else. I took it from the website, and we can formulate it far more simpler. I know that attorneys, lawyers, using mostly formal language, complex structures. I have studied English language as translation expert here in Ukraine, and I know how all my professors at the university used to apply the complex structures, which I hated as like common client of that firm. I would hate the way it is all formulated. Like, it's okay for the sphere, but there is a barrier, like at which it precludes you from getting to the sense of the sentence quicker. Let's say one of my professors made me say my internet connection produces erratic disruptions instead of my internet connection is bad or poor, I have no internet. Here, users on the internet, they are having, I don't know, some legal trouble, and they want to address the firm, and they want to get to know it as quick as possible and to get quicker to the sense of your brand. And if you are precluding them by writing these long passages, maybe they won't get you, they won't feel you, they will start off on the right foot. You would attract not the right type of clients you want to attract, and tons of other problems. These are not critical problems, so they would not harm you in short term, but in long term it affects the overall revenue and profit and all of the things for your company. If we can do better, then let's do better. Let's proceed. Matkins, a law firm with over 250 attorneys, was founded with deep roots in real estate and has leveraged that foundation to grow and build prominent litigation, corporate tax, labor and employment, land use and environmental practices, allowing us to partner with clients across myriad industries and markets. For more than 45 years, Matkins has worked with clients drawn to us by our reputation for market-leading solutions, pragmatism, exemplary quality, approachability, and our unparalleled network of contacts and connections in business and government. For more information about please visit blah blah blah. I love the way you say facts, the way you combine services you provide, types of services, and industries you work with. And this can be written down as bullet points. But in short, if we conclude like the main idea which we're trying to get here with this passage, we'll say that this is law firm with top attorneys in real estate industry, mostly if we are niching down. So we have corporate and tax and labor and all of the spheres. When answering the branding question, what problem are we solving, and adding these two headings on site to your communication with clients, you're not being self-centered, you are focusing on client, on what he benefits from it. So if you are answering this question, we are trying to focus on the client, on his need, not on ours. And this is the right way to approach the second question. The problem we are solving, it is solving it by I mean brand or company. We have list of services that we provide: contract negotiation, due diligence, like talking of risks and liabilities and associated, which are associated with property, title searches and insurance, zoning and land use regulations, financing, dispute resolution and tax implication, and other spheres from corporate law, from labor, and etc. If we are making it simpler, we would try to protect you and your ownership in real estate. You is a client. Why am I writing all of the things so simple? We have 10 questions and we should answer them in simple words. It's better to answer them in like 1-2 words. And then we put together all the answers. We should have around 20 words together so that we would be able to remember what our brand overall is and how we would communicate what our brand is to our employees, to people at the company, to anybody, to our clients, through our social media, through our communication in court, through our communication with real estate companies. Brand starts at the company, at the culture of the company, at the way you communicate. And if you are aware of the overall strategy of the overall company's goal, if every person in the company knows this, and it's easy to know and to remember and to use it in practice if you have smaller amount of words, smaller amount of answers, things to remember. So yeah, the problem you're solving, you are helping people to protect what is theirs. Protect is the main word here. If customers buy bottled water who would not distinguish this exact water from the company, only you care about it and only you do it. It is also important for us to keep this branding system working throughout all of the elements of our brand. For example, we have bottled water and we have company with all the HRs and record accounting and finance department and sales and other departments. This is a company and they have physical product. In legal sphere, we would have office assistants, and we have attorneys who are working directly with clients and providing service. They are representing the company. So it is a bit more blurry line. That's why we're considering bottled water. Product, physical product, and company workers, right? These are same things for consumer. That's why it's important to keep same branding, message, look, feel, communicate the problem we are solving, understand everything at each level and at each part of our company and our brand. Our customer buys a bottle of water and it is bad. He's not satisfied with it. Then he remembers the fact, because we remember negative experience a bit better than any other experience, positive, and we remember it longer. That's the way our brain functions. Then he would associate the company with bad, with the word bad and negative things. He would not recommend it to anybody. Accounting department as bad as that bottle of water that he bought. Actually, I don't know how you can screw up a bottle of water, but we will get over with it. If attorney is not representing the company correctly, that the client will think of our company as bad as that attorney, that one attorney out of 250 you have. It would be inconsistency, something non-systematic, something which would not work and which would only decrease the number of clients we have. The emotional benefits here. Security and empowerment. Why do we use emotional benefits? Because people are making decisions based on emotions and based on impulse, and only then they are later on thinking rationally. Emotions are behind each and every decisions we make. If I know that this law firm cannot provide qualified attorney, then I would not address this firm and I would not feel empowered by it. And these are two emotional benefits which I can highlight. Pretty basic for attorneys. Security. I thought first of safety, but safety is more literal, like I am safe out on the street at night. But security is about my ownership, my real estate, my company, and other things. Empowerment, by that I mean the way company is recognized and attorneys is recognized throughout the US. How those attorneys were able to graduate from Harvard and other top universities. They are empowering, they are inspiring, and by looking at this company and at people who have achieved success, you feel empowered and you have hope. Each and every rational thing which we are given can be transmitted as emotional. Let's say let's get back to the same water. I am buying water and there is flavored super cool water from the super pop star, which is 3 times more expensive than the regular one which I'm buying. All the top children in my school are drinking this water and I will overpay, but I will pay for the emotion which this brand evokes. I do not feel left over. I'm not feeling alone. I'm feeling like a part of the community. Same goes with other more complicated things. If you have no brand, then people are selecting your company based on the price. And you can win only by setting the lowest price, which is nonsense. Not nonsense, but not practical. That's not the way to grow. Rational features. These are the features about which your client would remember in long term, which would make him stay with you and be with you on a permanent basis and come back to you and recommend you to friends. This would be the things which would make him not regret the decision he made afterwards. Your cheese is handled with professionalism. Case. It's late at night, I'm reading that. So you won't repeatedly need services because these lawyers make it worse. Yeah, it's correct. So, the benefit here is that your case is handled correctly and the situation is not getting worse by getting unqualified help. And 64 tops in the USA. Yeah, these are top attorneys which are recognized by one of the magazine. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been by Forbes, by other respectable magazine. But 64 tops in the country, that's pretty huge. Identification of potential risks. Except apart from having basic services provided, not well yet aware of all of the details of each interaction of client with the attorney, but I do believe that a great attorney can pre-see all of the risks which are being taken and which might occur in the future and would preclude them from happening. All of the things from problem solving, 48 years of experience. This is the fact with which we cannot argue, and this is rational feature. And 6 offices. This means that people, these services are in high demand in most of the cities and things are going pretty well, and that we are getting great testimonials and feedback, so that's great social proof. Sound and voice. As I've been writing and making design for this case, I've been listening to music and I heard Nothing Burns Like the Gold by Snow Allegra and Too Sweet by Hosier. These 2 songs, I'd rather take my whiskey neat. This is taking whiskey neat. This is doing all the rough, hard work, working at night, overtime on the cases, working at stressed conditions, but putting it all together. I'm talking about attorneys, about how firm, this all should be authentic. I'm saying that the way attorneys should act and address clients, it comes from brand, right? And sometimes brand also comes from the way attorneys work, because that's the only way you can be authentic, right? So attorneys sometimes might be working on cases at night and overtime, and it really contracted periods of times. You have to do tons of research, tons of work, which is additional, and you'd get paid only later for this, and you might lose some health, etc. So you are being hardcore. You are fighting it really bad to make it work, and cases are pretty stressful. So Attorneys are solving big problems. This is why they are getting good money, big money. And that's why I wrote down these two songs in order for you to understand how it sounds, just in music, And this is how we would, based on this, come up with phrases, with slogans, with sentences, with tone, with rhythm of our words and the way we talk. It's about being experienced with life and with struggles. It is working at night. It is sometimes not taken all healthy. So we would select formal tone, respectful tone, confident, quiet by solid. Maybe I would add dedicated to cases, because the only thing which matters here at the end is result. That's it. And in order to make result happen, you should not just care, you should be dedicated and sacrifice sometimes something. So it's not about healthy, it's about hardcore. That's what I mean. That's why we should write texts which are hardcore, which are proven with professionalism, with experience, like value after value, information after information, like only solid things. Look and feel in the suit. This is association which I have, like the only association I have with law and in US. All I know about law in US is me watching such series as The Suits, How to Get Away with Murder, and one more, Lincoln Lawyer. I know that it's funny, but still, all of the people here are paying attention to the details. They are put together, they are well dressed, they are respectable, they are in suits. They are not wearing a hat like me. I'm wearing a hat because I am trying to look like that guy. Like, yo, I even have a name for my agency, which is badass. Like, this is not the way formal people look like. This is how techno geeks who are YouTubers, who are recording videos, are trying to set up the light correctly, and it's not, my light is gonna be awful, I know this for sure. That's how I'm trying to look. And here is an attorney, and he would look different. He would not be wearing this. This is like his weekend look. Dark colors. Attorneys work hard at night. That's what I saw. Dark colors. It's not light. It's not happy. Also, it is associated with the time of the client is experiencing. We might have permanent clients, like constant ones, and we might have clients like for the first time when they are really getting in trouble, and you have to solve it right away. And this is not the thing. Like, if you're associated with color, that's not gonna be bright pink color. Like, this is not the problem, the time, not the. This is a struggle and obstacle, which you overcome, we become more powerful, and power, solidness, luxuriosity, luxury is associated with something dark blue and other dark colors. What role do we play in user's life? How who can help get you out of trouble? There is no words for me to say else. What is the sense of this question? If we have a client, he is real human. He's just average person living his life, and he has a bubble of people around him, and we have to fit in that bubble. We have to be somebody from the bubble he already has. He had in childhood a dad who could solve problems and deal with them, and maybe not, like not rich daddy, but just be hardcore and do what it takes to get the result. It is air alert. Let's wait. Shall I finish the video? Air defense system has done its job and now sky is clear. I can record the video. We stopped at the target audience, which are businesses, individuals, and entities involved in complex real estate transactions, corporate law matters, and litigation in USA, specifically in this country, and constant clients and those coming to the firm in great pain. Not sure. What am I not sure about? So I'm not sure of types of clients which are preferable or that are ideal for the firm. There are clients which are coming to you in great pain, as if you are a doctor and you have to help them right away, like emergency, and it happens in law at the same level. And we have permanent or constant clients which are paying, not sure whether it is a retainer or it is a subscription model of business or how is it called, but you are constantly managing your legal documents and stuff on the monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis. Which ones are the best fit here? These are just details of the target audience, but overall we are focusing on real estate, corporate law, and litigation. Brand pairing. These are all of the things with which we can pair our brand and which would give us positive result. This is industry publications, real estate associations like CREDA, NAIOP, and Urban Land Institute, and legal podcasts and blogs, influencers, local news outlets, whatever which would make interaction, which would make your brand look more appealing to the ideal client. What is minimum vital info users should get before purchase? Before purchase or ordering a service or going on a trial consultation or consulting you or before any interaction with you, there is set of info which users should understand, which is a fit for him. It's the price often, it is like the product, problem, solution, price, maybe location, sphere, your niche. But in terms of website, we are talking, all of these questions are solely for website. Product, problem, solution can be fit in heading or in the description text on the hero section. Call to action or contacts, services and difference between them, qualification, whether attorneys have passed the bar, and whether they have reviews and social proof and testimonials and previous clients and experience and all of the above. Emotional and rational parts about which we've already talked. So what are the mistakes on the website that we have? Let's check this out. So the first thing which I have to say is that we are putting great emphasis here on the news and on the insight because we do not have a lot of info about the team. These news are great, okay, except it is pretty basic. I have nothing to remember about company here. Logo is just letters. That's okay. It is formal. It is with serif. It is elegant. It is rich. It can work. But overall, where do I address the company if I have problem? I can contact us, offices, and I can call. Alright, I can call or drive to you. Can I fill the form here or just like this? Just with a corporate email. That's the only way for me to get help. But what if I have a problem and I don't know whom to address? Like I wouldn't be, addressing office operating partner. Let's say I live, which city is that? Century City. That's a bit complicated. What if I need assistant to help me to define whom do I address? So this is my first issue. And in terms of UI, it is not consistent. These buttons are looking out of date and they you remember how it looks, right? This arrow, remember it, keep it in your mind. Look at this search, it is different, and some clicking you have I cannot just, I have plenty of place in here in header for our search input. So I can click here and just insert here info. But I would need to scroll, go with my mouse here down and print here, which is a bit of taking more time. Services, let's check them. Services. What if I want, can I just, aren't all special news? I wanted to check services, I just got lost a little here. So this text, let's say, looking for drink at 3 a.m. Soon you may find one here. Oh boy. I am a little bit out of the loop. Alright, I'm lost here, the website. I'm not here to make a full analysis of it. I'm just providing concepts and ideas on how to improve it. It might function alright. It is not attracting new clients. Yeah, it is not attracting new clients. You are losing clients this way. And I can learn nothing about you. Like, the page I love the most about you is history, but it has way too long text, a lot of text, like our history here, or from history, yes. It's way too long. It's in different styles, like these letters. I have not seen these uppercase style letters anywhere on the page here. This is hard to read because text is way too small. It's of low contrast to the background, and it has a lot of serif here on the letters. They are all different, and this kind of signs are way too hard to understand. This one looks like vintage and great, and like these are sayings or quotes of famous people, and it works amazing here. But maybe I would insert this somewhere on the home page so that people would get to know this beautiful story which is hidden far away from their eyes. So there is no, like, design is inconsistent. We have this text like here, this here, and we have spacing, like this heading is written here and there is weird spacing. It's not outlined, and then I have just 25 attorneys, Century City opened. Can I read about these people? Yeah, I can. But it's a long story. It's a way practicing biography. And there is one more tab which is opened. How do I get here? How do I get back? There is no breadcrumbs for me to get back to the page which I opened previously. Or where is this page in the hierarchy? What if I do not want to get back, but I want to check other partners' biography, or this page of same partner, any other partners, so that I could cross enter different page here. There is no such thing, so it's a bit of confusing. There's a lot of things to say for me, but I'm trying to keep it short and talk clearly. So let's check my quick 1-hour solution for the firm and all the ideas, all the concepts that I have, and I do them for free for any company who wants to get them. So this is the first one. It is pretty formal, it is basic, it has themis, which is Greek goddess, and we have text from the logo, and we have serif, we have great call to action button. This is not yet formed because we have to select a service. We have to come up with a questionnaire to define which service would be the best fit for the client, or whether we have form which would be sent to our corporate email, and some assistant manager would be getting through this, or even AI, which is possible at the time. and maybe would get a better navigation system. For this, I would maybe add hamburger menu or kebab menu, which is additional menu, which opens a lot of pages like blog, all the careers, all the navigation throughout pages can be visible clearly. And search can be like by clicking it can open here, so that's a lot of space for here. This is just without the goddess, same thing, but it looks even more expensive. That's the way business cards are working. That's the way expensive design works. You have to focus on small details and they will work perfectly. These are just some things which I've been experimenting with. Having cinematographic photo or videos, which is the best, the shortest and the fastest way to consume content, actually video. If we record like partners or some people with whom client would be interacting the most in the company, we'll make this brand humane and people could be able to relate, and it would be interesting to see this page. It's not possible in the program that I'm showing to you right now, like to add video, but on the real side it is possible, so videos are really great. This also can be a photo or video. And finally, this is my final concept which I would offer. You have kind of like $sign picture here, which looks a bit of vintage. It looks formal. Also, we have a combination of colors, which is like this grain or noise we have on the background. It also adds touch of history, vintage here, and respect, something respectful. They are dealing with a lot of paper, with a lot of documents, which can be worn out sometimes, and which with tons of books from libraries while studying, that aesthetics of law, of education, of some hard things you have to study at the university. That's it. And text here is written pretty, simple. A leading USA law firm for over 45 years with a focus on real estate, top 65 attorneys and 6 offices. Just straight facts, things which are hard to argue with. And as I'm moving on, we have section here. We can write something about us here. In short, have not written it down, just did pretty quick concept, and we can add partners here. A bit of low quality photos, but the idea is that how we can hire the attorney. No, I'm sure that's not how firms work, but separate attorneys or partner attorneys or senior, they have their clients whom they are leading throughout their journey. So having this pretty interesting concept here. So if you like it, press the button like or write in the comment, or if you want some content for you for free, text me and I'll get a time and make it for you. And I have other analysis as well, 5 of them on my channel. You can check them out. And bye till the next week. Have a nice day.